for college, something I wish I probably would have done a little bit more. It can be difficult, but there are a few things to help you and your families do just that, like the 529 College Savings Plan. Well, a new survey shows 2/3 of people have no idea what that 529 plan is, but financial expert John Neyland knows all about it, and he joins us with us live this morning. Thanks so much for being with us. So tell us, start with what is the 520 College Savings Plan?
Well, it's an educational savings plan set by a state or educational institution. Every state union now has one. So if you put money into these plans and you spend it on a qualified expense, there's no taxation on that money at all.
So there's the college saving plans. When should parents start looking at when to start a plan like this for their kids?
You know, for young parents or for people all over, the best advice for anybody is to save now. I learned at 19 years old, I was in business, having a hard time making payroll, and one of my employees offered to loan me money. I said, "Where do you have this money?" He says, "My daddy taught me to pay myself 10% of my paycheck on every check." So 529 plan, when you have the first child, start saving. You know, you may think it's not enough. Every penny you save compounds a day earlier. So as soon as you have the first child, I'd start putting away.
You sound like my parents now. Save everything that you can. So there are lots of different types of these 529 plans. How do people know which ones to choose and which ones are best for their families?
You know, the average young couple or older couple probably should get some advice with this, but keep in mind every state has at least one. You can go to my website, jcnfinancial.com, and I've got a directory of the 50 on there. So you want to compare the expenses, these plans, investment options, and you're probably going to be well served to get somebody to give you a hand, making sure you make the right choice.
And something that is a lot of people in South Louisiana and in Louisiana, you go to trade school or go to a technical college. This savings plan applies to those vocational schools as well, correct?
Oh, absolutely. So it's going to be your college, university, trade school, technical school. They all qualify for the 529 plan. Now, if you don't use the money for that, so that's a problem, your penalty. So say you have a 529 plan and you don't use it for those expenses, well then you pay tax on it and a 10% penalty.
Okay. And then I read that you should not pull from your retirement fund when trying to send your kids to college. It's something that a lot of people might think, but it's not a good idea.
It's probably one of the worst decisions a person can make. You love your child, want to help your child, but in doing this for your child, you're robbing from your savings account, your retirement savings. Now you may create a further obligation on them and you later on. So your college savings plan, that gets you through college, but what plan gets you through retirement if you spend it now? So I would, the best advice, I think, first off with college is what is the real cost? A Starbucks card is not the cost. And a plan to help them get through that's going to be very important. And, as young people, maybe you should get a part-time job as well.
All right, great advice. Thank you, John Neyland with JCN Financial. We're going to get all the information posted about that 529 College Savings Plan on our website at WAFB.com. Some great information there on how to save for college.